We're
Good. How are
good.
you?
You're the title, Horror Fuel, the logo, and now you're against a red brick wall.
Yeah.
I'm set. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Great set design.
Yes.
Yes.
It's my kitchen wall, actually.
That's
I
your
But
kitchen
like it.
wall?
I like it.
Bravo. I love it.
well, thank you. First off, I have to say I've been a fan of the Terror since the first episode, the first season, and I love y'all's.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
thank
you.
you. That means a
Thank you.
lot. Thank you. That's
It
good.
is so realistic but creepy and supernatural. It's this strange combination that works so well.
Thanks a
Oh,
lot.
thank you. That means a
Really
lot.
appreciate
Thank you.
that.
That's high praise.
All right, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, so tell me, guys, where kind of inspired this season to be?
Well, it began with I published a novel. I wrote a novel that was published in 2011 with the same title, Devil in Silver, and God, 8, 9 years later, I was working with AMC to adapt it for the third season of The Terror. Like that, I mean, it literally was that kind of line there. And then after working with them for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years, trying to get a pilot together. Once we felt good about that pilot, then they said we'd love to bring Chris in to help you develop this into the full show, and that's what we did.
Yes.
Well, it works definitely.
Thanks.
It is his that thought of being trapped somewhere where you shouldn't be.
Yes.
Just it gets to me. It's like one of my fears.
Nobody
I
likes
think
that
it's a
one. I
very
have to say.
universal. I think it's a
Yes.
very universal fear where all of a sudden you feel trapped, and it could be anything. It could be your own life. It could be your, your situation, whatever it is, or something as unexpected as a 72-hour hold in a Queen's mental institution. And I think that to me, that's scary at the top. What's scarier, and I think what comes as the season progresses, is when you start to question, wait a minute, maybe I do belong in some place like this, right? Like that is there something that I have not dealt with in my life that this place, this crucible could help me figure out, or will I succumb to it, right? Like that to me is it's almost it's the first fear is how did this happen to me, and the second fear is do I deserve this, right? Or do I is was this fated for me, right? If you want to go to the horror supernatural angle, I think that's where we can dial up the amplitude of what's scary in this.
Right. And it definitely is. It's a great combination. In the cast,
Amazing.
perfect.
Yes. I
Amazing.
mean, how could we? I mean, that's the most important thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Dan Stevens is absolutely amazing in this show. I love his ability to capture that panic.
Hmm.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the things that he was able to do. Like I would say, when we were in the room, we were writing Pepper. Obviously, we wanted him to be a complex person and to have strength, but also vulnerability and all the rest. But what was great about Dan was he could make you also care about him, like him.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
he wasn't just a bully. He wasn't just, but you really were like, oh no, I see he was trying to do good. And it just went like it was the wrong day and it just went this, and all of a sudden he's in this, he's trapped in a labyrinth kind of thing. Um, and I think that's down to Dan being an actor who you lean in and you lean into him, right? Like you're drawn to him as a person, and he just knocked it out. And as did everybody in our cast.
Well, I mean, anybody could fall into that situation. I mean, trying to defend someone. And
Yes.
I mean, it seems like it would be natural for most people to do.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden he's screwed. I mean, it's just,
Wrong
but
place, wrong time, right? Because and again, to talk
he,
about all these systems upon systems that are broken, he gets arrested at the end of those cops' shift. So rather than do the paperwork and stick around for overtime they know they won't be paid for, they're like, this is easy, right? And that's based on real
Yeah.
stuff,
Yes.
right? This happens. And you're right. It's Yeah, especially in 2026 in this country, you turn the corner the wrong way and you're detained, right? Like it's and Dan, meaning Pepper, the character, is somebody who I don't think ever in a million years believed this would happen to him, right? And
Mm.
that's very clear in the book too. And then all of a sudden, here he is. And so it goes from I don't belong here to who are these people? They're people, and even the staff, they're people. So, what does that mean about me? What does that mean about their situation, not just my own? And that's where Dan's empathy comes through, I think, and shines in the piece.
And you're definitely right about, the situation in the country right now where somebody could just grab you and bam, you're somewhere that you don't need to be, and then bam, where are you?
Where are you?
Yes, and
Yep,
that was happening. That wasn't even happening when we shot this, and we're like,
that's
oh
right.
God, now the show's more prescient.
Yes.
That's always bad when a horror show becomes more prescient as it
Yeah.
becomes released. You're like, oh no, where are we headed? But
Yeah,
we've got some trailheads and some ideas from a couple liberal arts guys that'll go, maybe help. I don't know. We'll see.
it's definitely a scary thought, and I love how there's so much terror in this, which is fitting, of course, for the name. But there's so much terror, and it's emotional. But at the same time, there's this thing, and you don't know what this thing is,
Mm.
and it's doing really bad things.
Yes.
And I love the way that combines to make it's not like right in your face.
Right.
It's
Hmm.
like a building tension and terror, and that's always a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to make a horror show, and I'm a horror fan, so I love a good slasher. I love a good demon popping out of somebody's chest. I love all those things, but that wasn't what we were making, and we knew that but at the same time, we did want to make a horror show, so it wasn't going to be like, oh, in the end it was the monster was hate or something. You know what I mean? Like it's never
Yeah,
going to just be like that. It was also like, no, there's a real thing.
very
There's a
much so.
power on this in this place. And the fun was kind of bouncing between the human pain and evil and then the supernatural, like real evil, like
Yeah.
evil. Uh, and looking at the ways they help each other just to make life harder for everybody. So I'm glad that if that came through.
Yeah. I think that I always think about episode 2 of the show where Dan's character goes through the ringer for almost, I think, more than half the show. And it's all things that could actually happen and have actually happened to people. And he is just absolutely defeated and at his lowest. And then the supernatural essence comes for him. And you're just like, man, like that, that's where we got to amplify it.
Right. I feel so sorry for him, but the last thing, and I'm going to make it quick. Can you describe this series in 3 words?
3 words.
Hmm. Did I
Oh,
get you?
How
okay.
about how about trapped with oh, that's four. I was gonna say trapped with the monster. But trapped with monster doesn't do anything.
Traps with monster.
Traps
I,
with
I was
monster.
going the same place, which is like, what's behind door? But it's a contraction, so it doesn't really work.
uh,
Uh, I don't know, like, uh, yeah,
With
Psychological.
monsters works because there's more
I'll
than,
say, yeah, I'll say the terror within.
Ah, there
Uh,
it is. That's the winner.
that's the best I've got.
Well, guys, I thank you so very much. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so
Hey, thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good one.